Item number: YOS-800. Object class: Keter. Containment procedures. Prior to Incident 800A, YOS-800 is to remain in a distant Foundation facility, currently Site 89, and is to remain in a separate continent at all times. YOS-800 is not to be interacted with in the event of an outbreak, and should be easily detained and recontained. Under no circumstances should it reach Site 07, and come near YOS-900. If it successfully left the site, MTF Unit 55 must be sent and track down its location. Interviews with YOS-800 are to be cautious about experiencing behavior change, and should be provided with YOS-2976 pills to prevent an outbreak. No interviews are to be given during these outbreaks. Prior to Incident 800B, decisions are to be made whether to terminate YOS-800 or not. Description: YOS-800 is a young Caucasian male approximately 5 years of age. He normally wears a blue shirt with indigo shorts and socks, and has brownish hair, and black shoes. Subject is 4 feet tall, weighs 34 pounds, and has an intelligence of 67. The subject is named Billy but often refers to himself as Bill. Subject is normally docile and has the behavior of an average adult. However, the subject will sometimes be agitated or hostile whenever he senses something or someone. He claims to hate a young little girl named Sally, and accuses her of being a killer in his mind. He wishes to reach up to Sally and quote-unquote kill his target. Multiple interviews were conducted with this behavior. See Interviews 8338-1-3. This was questioned by staff members and tried to figure out what specific person is named Sally. They reached out to other personnel to discuss this information, and Site 06 staff members responded with an anomaly known as YOS-900. YOS-800 demands the staff to free him so he can finish his goal. This is to be denied. However, YOS-800 possesses multiple abilities, like superhuman strength, speed, and manipulation. Multiple breaches have occurred before staff members even realize he had those abilities, and they tried to separate him and YOS-900 away from one another. Addendum: YOS-800 was discovered in an isolated neighborhood, where Sally was the only person alive, and contained her for protection, but one of the MTF members came to notice that the blue-clothed boy is present in the house. The body was brought for examination. Subject came back to life and constantly tries to reach his victim by breaching containment multiple times. The subject was moved to a different facility in a separate continent. Interview 8338-1. Log of YOS-800's behavior. Interviewer: Dr. Interviewee: YOS-800. Begin log.
Good morning, Billy. Today we are going to discuss your behaviors today. They seem to get out of hand.
Well, I seem to be getting bothered by somebody I seem to know.
Okay, and what would that be?
Well, I would hate to say this, but I seem to be irritated with Sally.
Sally, huh? Who's this Sally you're referring to? There are a lot of people named Sally, you know.
Unfortunately, I can't remember her last name. I seem to have gotten a headache from whatever happened.
I see. Well, since you can't give us information about this Sally person, I suggest you take a rest.
But I feel like I'm missing something.
What would that be?
I feel like I would need to kill.
Sorry to interrupt, but you need sleep right now. Good night.
I guess I'll go to sleep.
End log. Closing statement: who this Sally is unknown at this time as of April 18, 2000. Interview 8338-2. Log of the relationship of YOS-800 and YOS-900. Interviewer: Dr. Interviewee: YOS-800. Begin log.
Good morning, Billy. How was your nap?
Not okay. I was thinking about Sally.
Well, we still are trying to find a specific person named that, but I communicated with the Site 06 staff and I seem to get the answer to who this person is.
What does that mean?
Someone wants to talk to you.
Let me see then.
Doctor hands his phone to YOS-800 to reveal a incoming call from a caller with an unblocked phone number. He answers.
Hello.
Hello, bro.
Wait, it can't be.
What's wrong, Billy?
This is actually you stupid bitch. I will come and find you. and end your fucking existence.
Bro, what's the matter with you?
Whoa, just calm down.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking brat. I know this bitch and I'll pay her a visit.
Billy,
Shut up, girl. I can sense where you're at and I'll find you.
Attention all staff, YOS-800 has breached containment. I repeat, YOS-800 has breached containment. Please send MTF Unit 55 to track down the anomaly as soon as possible.
End log. Closing statement. YOS-800 was eventually caught and brought back to containment and was given Class A amnestics to remove the hostile behavior. Calls with YOS-800 and YOS-900 are not to be attempted at this time. Interview 8338-3. Log of the previous incident. Interviewer. Doctor. Interviewee. YOS-800. Begin log.
Are you good? Are you fully calmed down now?
Yes, you have me some of those pills and I promise to not attempt this again.
Well, great. I would suggest that you never hear her again.
That's probably for the best. Also, her last name is Becker.
Good, that's all we need to know about her.
I think I need some sleep to forget this issue.
Very well then.
End log. Incident 800, A. YOS-800 breached containment unnoticed by staff and the MTF members are immediately tracking him down. He was nearly towards YOS-900's location in about 10 miles away. Incident 800, B. After 12 breaches occurred, the subject was sent to a faraway continent where it would be easier to capture and send him back. Due to the continuous nature of YOS-800, decisions are currently underway to decide whether to terminate YOS-800 or not to ensure that YOS-900 is perfectly safe.